Warning: this podcast may contain adult content or language. It also might contain content that could be seen from others as uncomfortable or upsetting due to personal reasons. If that is the case, then please proceed with caution or stop the video, as we at the table are comfortable in most circumstances. This is a safety blanket meant for all individuals watching these episodes, as it is unclear what story content will be displayed. Hope you enjoy the story. Hello everyone, welcome back to DoubleTime, where nothing can be fun, enjoyable, or at any point joyous.
Nope.
Ever.
If anything ever gets good, it must be immediately dashed against the rocks.
It's immediately scattered. Like lightning
Destroyed,
in a fucking
obliterated,
sea.
Disintegrated.
So if you haven't seen the last episode, things went bad. Things went real bad.
Yeah.
The city of Lork was struck by the same plague as Loudwater. However, before this all happened, we got a lot of history about what this effect actually is. Speaking to the dead of another individual that was attacking us, after meeting a very deranged doctor that we will not ever speak to again, as his body is now turned to ash, we do not have to worry about him.
Nope. Good.
The effect that is taking over at Loudwater was called the Sundering. It was a rendition of what some would call taking all form of any kind of magic that's around it. It's like this weave, the weave that is tied to Mistra, the goddess of the arcane magics and the creator of it. When the weave had perished, or bits and pieces of it did for certain areas, the land became scarred, which was then called the Sundering, turning vast lands into deserts and everything of the sort. Well, after learning about that, pretty much immediately after, the city was started to have clouds forming at the top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Shouting out to everyone to flee the city, leaving all possessions behind. Only about 250 were successfully able to escape. We learned of this after Anna had tried to dispel the cloud, flying far above it and casting dispel magic on it, only for it to immediately be fizzled out. But from her vantage point, she saw a light in the far distance, maybe about 50 miles away. Flying down to her allies, taking them all, and then the lightning started to strike. She fled to where the light was. Making it there was a sigil on the ground, a very large sigil that has different number of runic markings, making a spot to kind of watch. They sent an arcane eye to go and investigate the footsteps, and found a man that was standing next to a portal that was directing a bunch of other robed individuals to run into it. In that moment, the group rushed to fight him, only to have him saying that he just wanted a nice idle chit-chat, which was then abruptly ended as Anna tried to threaten him.
Fucking Anna.
In that moment, he casted a single spell and they fell unconscious, nearly dying to their own hubris. Waking up, bloodied, beaten, and bruised from the spell, they took a rest and went investigating the runic symbol, or the sigil, and not knowing what it was about, just drew it out. Going back to the city of Lork, there was maybe only 250 survivors, many of which were rampant, sad, and they went investigating into the city, finding a number of ashen figures, a number of purple rocks. They investigated the barracks, found everyone inside in the same way, took the map as it looked like the dwarven commander, Garen, was pointing at a location labeled as the the deep maw. Then they went to the dead body of the person that gave them information of the event called the Sundering. They chopped off the head and stuck it in a bag.
Yep.
As you do.
I mean, I don't, but whatever you do in your free time is your own business.
During that segment, Barst had said that he needed some air and left. Doing a little bit more investigation, they didn't find anything else of use apart from the same purple rock that was given to the commander that was being investigated by a fairly interesting human man with large magnifying spectacles and a set of jeweler's tools. Leaving, they went to go find Barst, who had seemed to have started to run. And run very, very fast. Sending Eris to go get Chalet. There was a moment of discussion between Jester and Barst as they talked about what these purple rocks were, and Barst seemed to start going mad. By that point, Jester told him to drop the purple rocks in his possession. He dropped them, and they seemed to gravitate towards each other, almost like magnets. Fleeing the city out of fear of what that might be, they are testing the waters on what these purple rocks are and what they're capable of, casting Firebolt and Ray of Frost into it. And that's where we last left off.
Yes. Beautiful. I always leave it up to you because I'm fucking terrible at remembering anything.
I remember bits and pieces. just a little bit. Don't worry about the 5-minute intro that was. Sorry, everyone.
You nerd. Disadvantage for you.
But it worked so hard.
Fine. Normal rolls for you. All right. Anna.
Yes.
You gain control over the body again.
Okay. So, what are we doing right now? There's this rock, and it's very cold. I'm gonna...
In the back of your mind, you hear, yes, we're testing the rock. I don't like it. I don't.
I'm gonna try casting light on it.
Light.
So I'm gonna poke it and cast light.
You have to touch it for light, correct?
I do. I'm just gonna poke it.
Okay. As you touch it, you take 2 points of cold damage.
That's fine.
And the cold effect on it dissipates, and it begins to emit a very blinding, bright light.
Like blinding? Like how bright?
Brighter than light is supposed to be.
Oh,
Almost similar to daylight, but on a much smaller scale.
This is... Ow. Jesus. Okay. Yeah. This is odd. This is not meant to do this. I'm like covering my face. I'm gonna like pull out just a random ass like piece of cloth and just cover it.
You pull out the acid-worn gnome coat and you just throw it over top, and you can see there's beams of this pure light just shooting out through the holes. The coat itself almost looks... Oh.
It's a fucking disco ball now.
It's beautiful.
I think it's safe to say that this is an amplifier of magic, it looks like. It's
Harris walks over to you. Yeah, I'd say that.
It's my concern is, why was it attached to people?
I am uncertain.
I casted Identify on it before, didn't I? And I didn't ascertain anything from it.
Nothing substantial, no.
I have no idea what it is, but it's not good. I feel.
No, and there are many of them.
Mm-hmm. They gravitated towards each other. Don't know what that would necessarily mean. Would I have any understanding of, like, in the arcane arts, like, what kind of effect that would be? Like, what that might do?
God. Make an intelligence check with disadvantage.
Okay. Oh, okay. 10?
10? You aren't totally sure?
Okay.
They might just stick together. They might amplify more. You have no idea.
Well, it seems relatively harmless right now. I'm gonna go into the city and grab another purple rock from someone.
Okay. At the gate, you find someone who has another rock in them. This one seems slightly smaller than the one you have sitting out on the plane as a disco ball right now.
Yeah,
but it should work.
I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna put it closer to it.
Okay.
Do I feel it like trying to pull to it?
No.
I'm gonna put it onto it.
Okay. You touch it to it, and you feel this shock of energy flow through your hands.
Oh.
And you instinctively pull away. And as you let go of it, it begins to glow as well. And the light gets even brighter.
Okay. I'm gonna put that under the blanket now. Okay.
The coat looks like it's smoldering slightly now.
So they didn't connect, but the magic did transfer over. Could this be a concentration of magic? I'm not sure.
Going off of the thoughts that Jester has had about how they only seem to be found in people who have arcane prowess, it might be related to it in some way or form.
Well, for the time being, I'm going to take both the rocks. I'm going to keep them separated.
Okay, they're still bright.
They're still bright? I'm going to...
Yeah.
I'm going to cast guidance on it.
Guidance. The light effect fades. And that is it.
It's a lucky stone now. Cool. Alright, at least it's gone now. We can walk away with it without it fucking... So, okay, then I'm going to do a little bit some more experimenting. I'm going to pull out one of them, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on it.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens? Did I cast
Nope.
the spell?
Yep, you cast it, and it gets absorbed by the rock, but there is no outward effect.
Okay. Damn. It's a healing rock.
I immediately knew that's where you were going. Like, nope, not having that.
I figured. Okay. I don't know what we should do with these. They can...
I suppose we take a couple with us. We can't really round up all of them from the city.
No.
There would be far too many to do anything with.
Yeah. I'll just go to where Barst was and pick up the bundle that he left there.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna go over there.
The bundle that he left there.
Because he had a bunch in his hand that you just told him to drop.
In the city, yes.
Yeah, I'm going over to that.
Okay, you go back into the city and pick them up.
Yeah.
They're all stuck together, but as soon as you grab one of them, it lets go from the others.
Really?
Yep.
Huh. Once I grab one of them?
Yeah, the one you pick up almost seems to just not care that the others are stuck together, and it used to be stuck to them. It just comes away as if it was just a rock.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna take the rest of them then. Just
Okay.
stuff them away. So we got like 7 of these things now?
7 of these are rocks.
Ugh, this is weird. Looking over the shopkeeper that's there, does he seem to like be doing anything?
He seems to be pointing out into the street. But other than that, there doesn't appear to be anything else going on.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave them be. I'm gonna go back to the group.
You catch up with them. They're just kind of standing there. Barst is antisocial, sitting by himself.
Well, what are we gonna do? Do we want to go to where this map points out, or is there anything else that we might have an idea of doing? I personally don't know anything about the Deep Maw.
Neither do any of us, I don't think. Everybody shakes their head.
I'm gonna open up the map. Is there any kind of other markings on it that are notable?
Let me think about this. Let me
Okay.
ruminate.
Ruminate.
The answer is no.
No. In
The map.
the Deep Maw is the best we have. We're not gonna make it to Waterdeep for another month and a half at this point.
Well, if we cross the mountains... Well, no, we're across the mountains. Barst slaps himself. Probably get to the Deep Maw in a week and a half. If we walk all day, every day.
I mean, it'll
We
be...
fly there probably a lot faster.
Yeah. Yeah. Could do that. Okay. Yeah, we'll just do that then. It'll probably be somewhat of a pain to consistently land, to open the bags, that way you get some air, or the portable holes, that way you get some air.
Woe was us, having to breathe.
I'm just saying it'll be taxing, but we'll get through it. It'll, like you said, it'll probably be easier than having to walk, especially with
Safer too.
yeah, the rougher terrain will make it difficult. So I will put down the portable hole, look expectingly at everyone.
They all give a resigned sigh and go into the hole.
Alright, I'm just gonna say, she starts charging bus fare for this. And I'm just gonna roll it up and start flying towards the direction that I believe is the Dark Maw.
Make a survival check.
We slept, yeah? We slept, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna use Channel Divinity to become proficient in survival. Because I am not good at survival, and it's a good thing that I did. That turns it into what would have been 7 into an 11.
11.
11.
You have never been an outdoorsman, ever.
No.
You hate being anywhere away from your nice comfy chair and books. You hate any moment that you cannot relax, and you have never, ever wanted to go camping. That being said, you know enough to gauge a direction based off the sun's position.
Mm-hmm.
And you're able to vaguely get in the direction you want, heading towards what you believe to be the Deep Maw.
Okay.
You make it, you travel for a whole day. You're not quite sure how far you go. Can't really tell. But it eventually does start to get dark, and you eventually start to get very tired from flying all day.
I'm gonna try to find like an alcove somewhere. Like, what's the terrain like? Is it forest or
It is all
it...
plains.
It's all plains. There's really just open field.
Yep. All rolling grasslands.
I'm going to try to go to a top of a hill.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough. You just find a very, very tall hill. Lets you see for miles around, far to the horizon.
Okay. I'm going to open up the portal hole. Have everyone pop out so that way we can get some rest.
Great. I love the hole. I love spending time in the hole.
Would you rather walk?
Barst just walks away. Doesn't even bother. He's too tired to put up a fight.
It's going to be strenuous, but we'll get by. This might help. And I'm going to cast Create Food and Water and give us a bunch of food that looks good, but is going to taste like mush.
They all know. Oh, they all know.
Bars technically wouldn't. Actually, no, he would because we traveled by cart for 23 days.
They eat the food, and they do not comment on its taste. The water is fine, though.
Yeah, the water's good. Just, I'm gonna put out the thunder barrel for us to drink from. While we're on that topic, I'm just gonna cast Identify on this fucking barrel.
Okay.
I don't know what it does.
Cast Identify on the barrel.
Yeah.
It's just a metal barrel.
How do you shoot lightning out of it?
You aren't quite sure, but it's definitely not the barrel that was the cause of it.
The fuck? I have more questions for you, good sir. I am confused. I'm gonna keep this barrel anyways.
It's full of water. Beautiful.
Alright. Yeah, we should set up camp and set up a routinely watch. We'll do 2 and 2, so that way we can have sleep, watch.
You and who are taking who? Which watch do you want? Who do you want to be on?
I'll go with Barst.
Okay. And which watch do you want? First or second?
Let's do second.
Beautiful. Roll a perception check.
5.
Okay. Well, Barst is definitely doing the heavy lifting for you guys.
During the night, too, I'm just
He sees everything.
He sees everything. As he's kind of just keeping close eye. I'm probably more distracted because I'm looking at Barst. I'm sorry about what happened in the city. Didn't Jester had shouted at you, or there was that brief moment of arguing. We're just trying to figure out what we can.
It's fine. I'm not mad. I'm just been a rough couple days. I guess.
So, just wanted to say that, get it kind of off our mind.
Yeah, I didn't think you were actually mad. I'm not mad either.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
We're all a team here. It's all good.
Do you see anything? As I'm just looking totally at nothing.
As you're having this conversation with him, he's facing away from you. But as you say that, he turns around and his eyes are completely wide, and you can see the veins around his eyes are bulging out. Yeah, I see everything. There's nothing around. Dead quiet. And he turns back around.
You would have no idea about this because you're Canadian, but do you know anything about iCarly?
About what?
It's a TV show. It's like a Nicktoon TV show.
Maybe.
There's an episode in it where there's the Guinness Book of World Records, and there's a current holder for the longest time without blinking, and the current holder is someone who just still doesn't blink.
The fuck?
So he walks into the room and he just never blinks, but he's got huge eyes. That's what I'm imagining. It's so good. I have to put a picture of the dude on the episode, I swear. Anyways, continue on.
Oh, yes, that is what happens. Your watch is uneventful.
Okay.
Actually, before all this, because you took second watch.
Oh, great.
You have a dream. You confused me with your second watch bullshit. But yes, you have a dream. In this dream, you are a third person looking in. But you recognize the two figures to be Anna and Jester. They're sitting around a fire, similar to the one you're at now, but they appear to be in a forest. You can see several trees kind of in the shadows. Jester is eating from a can of corn. Nice little plug there. And Anna has her back to you. You're kind of over her shoulder looking at Jester.
Can I move or do anything?
Go for it.
I want to try to move to see my face.
Okay. Yeah, you step around towards Jester or the other way. So like you're behind Anna and
Okay.
Jester is to her right.
Oh,
like 90 degrees away.
I'll go the left then.
Okay. So you step around to the left. Neither of them notice you, and Anna has your face.
Okay.
Everything looks fine.
Are we doing?
Jester says to Anna, "Well, we don't know where he went. Again. For the 7th time now, right? Yes, well, I suppose we shouldn't rely on them to find him. They failed us before, and they'll fail us again, as they always do. Why do we even rely on them, Anna? What's the point? There's no need." I know, you're right. But having them out helps us in the long run. Keep a more quiet approach, I suppose. Quiet approach? You've never been one for quiet, and you know that. We are, well... We're not quiet, Anna, come on. Yes, but we can always try, can't we? I know it's a little bit hard for you. Anyway. I really wish that things could have been different. That we could have been friends with them. But they have his mark. And, well... An eerie silence falls over both of them. Jester sighs. I know. We have to do what has to be done. But, yeah. I also wish we could have been friends with them. And your dream fades.
Then I'm going to redact some of the second shift. I would have brought up... Barst, I can't remember. Did you have a mark of some kind?
A mark?
I can't remember. I feel like someone was telling me about a mark, and I can't remember if it was you or not. Do you have like some kind of mark to resemble someone, or were you given it?
No. Okay. I suppose other than the vampirism, if you count that as a mark, but no, I don't have that anymore.
No,
so.
I wouldn't count that. That's more like a piercing you never wanted.
Is that a joke?
My attempt to.
He doesn't turn around, but his head turns slightly.
My attempt to it.
God. No, I don't have a mark of anything. Why?
No,
That's an odd question to ask in the middle of the night, alone.
I just had a dream, is all. I was curious. They're talking about a mark, and just couldn't remember if I know of anyone that does. Do I have any recollection on who they might be referring to?
Make an intelligence check with disadvantage.
Oh boy. 7.
7? No. No one that you recall.
Wish we could have been friends. But he bears his mark. Did they say his or their? Their mark.
Or they bear his mark.
They bear his mark. They bear his mark. I wish we could have been friends. Well. Do you see anything, Barst? And yeah,
turns around all that out.
Yeah, all that shenanigan.
Beautiful.
All right. So, what we doing?
Well, morning rolls around. You all get up. You all have your bland-ass food. Might as well be eating white bread.
Yeah, I mean, it'll go bad in a little bit anyways.
Great. You drink some water from this barrel. You drain the barrel, or do you just keep the whole thing?
I'll drain the barrel, pour it down the water. Just there we go. Make sure our water skins are filled and everything.
Everybody has maximum water capacity.
Good. Alright, I'm gonna change my spells.
Dump the rest of the barrel. Put the barrel away.
Put the barrel away. Cool.
And then I assume you continue flying.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Pew. Am I noticing anything odd? Nothing out of the ordinary?
Perception check.
Make a perception. Perception. Hey, 15.
15? Okay. How high are you flying?
I want to say enough so that way, like, a creature's not going to get us, but not high enough that, like, if I fell, I was going to immediately die.
So, like,
probably
40,
like,
50 feet?
Yeah, I'd say 50 is a solid number that I would stay above.
Okay. So as you're flying, you notice in the far distance what appears to be a tower made of some kind of crimson material.
How big is the tower?
Well, upon closer examination, and the closer you get to it, you realize that it's in a massive hole, like a titanic hole about 100 miles across. Big ass hole.
Oh Jesus!
The tower appears to be, from what you can see, maybe 25 miles across, and shoots down way into the hole and way up into the sky.
Okay, I'm having an issue. I'm having trouble trying to picture this. It's a tower that's a hole?
Tower in a hole.
Tower in a hole. Okay, and we're not at the deep maw yet?
Make a survival check with advantage.
Oh, shit. Okay. I mean, our fly speed's still only 30 feet, so... Well, that's not good. 5.
5? Just a big hole. Just a big hole.
Fuck. Well... The tower in a hole. So... I'm gonna go towards it very cautiously. I'm not gonna land directly next to it. I'm going to land probably a good 120 feet away from it, so that way I can let everyone out.
Okay. So you land. I assume you let everybody out of the bag, the hole.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Both. Yeah, I let them out.
I'll climb out. What the fuck is that?
I don't know, and I can't tell if we're where we need to be. We only traveled for a day, so I don't think we would have made it that far.
Yeah, that seems a bit far. I don't know.
But it caught
This
my
is a
eye.
hole.
It is, and it just kind of confuses me. I don't know what it's about. And there's like this weird red tower in it.
Upon closer inspection of the tower, you notice that it is one solid mass. Like there's no brickwork or anything to it. The outsides are completely smooth, and it has like this dark red, almost blood-colored color to it.
It's a little disconcerting. Let's if you guys want, we can just skip by it, or we can go investigate. I would rather know what this is at least before going. Maybe mark it on our map somewhere. Hello? Oh, okay.
Hi, I'm here. We could check it out, I guess.
I know we have more pressing
This is
matter.
not
I just
a
want to
map
know.
that I ever know.
I just want to make sure that we're not like, because maybe this is where they are. Maybe he was pointing at the deep maw to give us a general location.
Make an Arcana check.
Okay. Hey, 24.
24. As you're having this conversation, you feel a jolt of conjuration magic. No, you wouldn't even get that. You feel a jolt of energy flow through you.
Ooh.
And it gives you a slight dazed feeling.
Didn't like that.
Oh, Eris is holding her head. Oh, you felt that too.
Are both the other two fine?
Other two don't seem to have anything wrong with them.
The smart ones are affected. Does it give me like a headache, or is it just like an instantaneous chill sort of thing?
Like a sharp pain in your head that immediately goes away.
Yeah, that hurts. That hurts. Okay. Ow? I don't know if I necessarily want to be closer to that thing, so I'm just going to cast Arcane Eye and have it float on in.
Okay.
So I can see what the fuck this thing is.
It can pass through walls and stuff?
The Arcane... Well, is it...
It's a solid structure with no
hole,
visible windows.
Oh.
It's in a hole.
It's in a hole. I see.
Yes.
Okay.
It's in a deep hole.
It can't go through objects. No, it can fit through basically a keyhole, but it can't fit through. It can't go through solid substance. Okay. So I will not.
So you send your eye up to it.
Yeah.
You do not see any windows or anything on it at all.
Looking at the hole, how deep does it go?
You can't see the bottom. It's very dark.
All right, I'm gonna have the eye go down as far as it can go, really, because I mean I can concentrate up to an hour, and it has dark vision up to 30 feet.
It has no maximum range or anything.
Nope, nothing.
All right, yeah, keeps going down all the way. Takes like maybe 20 minutes.
Oh God, because I can move 30 feet per action, so it's like this pit is like nearly 2,000 feet down.
It's a deep hole.
A real deep hole.
As you go down deeper, the tower begins to splay out. It gets wider as it goes down. Eventually, you get into this dark-ass pit. No visible light or anything, save for a couple glowing crystals that seem to be positioned around the tower's base. There is a single crimson bridge that juts out from it, into the darkness. There's no torches on the far side. They're crystals, I guess. Same difference. And there is a large door, like a large red door, in between the crystals in the tower. There is no movement or anything down there at all.
Do I know can I get a picture of what these crystals look like? Or like, can I get a picture of like what they might be?
They just look like a crystal that emits light.
Okay.
They don't appear to be anything you've ever seen before.
Okay. Okay, so I'm looking and it's really deep. So if we're gonna go in there, we're gonna need me to fly in. But there's a door, some crystals that glow, a bridge that seems to bridge a gap between the massive red thing and this area with the door. So there's no one down there. I'm just getting a really weird vibe from this thing. I don't get it. I'm gonna pull out the purple rock. Is it reacting at all?
Nope.
Okay, putting that thing back. Bars, do you have any way of getting down there easily? Or Chalet, do you have a way to get down there at all easily?
Barst mumbles to himself. I think I have Featherfall. I don't think it can last that long though.
No, but I mean, if you get into a position,
casting it, I guess. Cast it as we almost hit the ground. That would work.
It's true, yeah. Could do that. My only concern is that I don't want to be so close to this red thing. I don't know if it's what's affecting me and Eris, but I'm worried that it's gonna mess with us. Can I cast a spell? Fine. Focusing through my arcane eye. Does this door have like a keyhole or anything on it? Or is it just like a solid substance?
Solid redstone door. There is like a sliver in between the doors so they can open.
Okay. Can I see through that at all, or?
Yeah, you fly down. You can peer into it. You can just go through it, can't you?
Yeah, I could also go through it. True. Yeah, I'm just gonna send the arcane eye to go through the gap then.
Okay. It goes through the gap into like a large central circular room in the base of the tower. Like it takes up the entirety of the base of the tower.
Okay.
You see a lot of these crystals emitting like an ugly yellow light into the room. You can see several wizards in there, several robed figures who you would recognize from your previous encounters to be from Thay.
Oh, fuck. Oh no. Okay, that's bad. We cannot go down there.
Why? What's down there?
There's a number of... Are they wearing red robes, or are they like the more like the one that...
They appear to be more like the one that you killed.
Okay.
None of them are wearing any red robes or anything.
How many are there?
3?
Okay. Eris, do you have any knowledge on the counter spell?
I do, yes. I think she flips through her book. Yep, right here.
Okay. What I need you to do from this point on, if you see someone planning to throw a counter spell at me or anything that I'm about to do, you use your counter spell to block theirs. Okay?
But what if they counter my counter spell?
The same person can't counter the counter spell, but they would need a third person to counterspell the counterspell to block their counterspell. I look over at Barst and Chalet. Are they both like brain fried?
Yep, they're just like, what? How many are down there?
There's 3 of them.
Well, they could counter my counter spell. Easily.
Then we would need to prepare before going in. Is there anything else in that room? Like, what does it look like they're doing?
They appear to be going around holding books. One of them appears to be poring over a map or something. Some large piece of paper. You're too far away to make out what it says at the moment. One is reading a book to the one looking at whatever's on the table. The other one is just by himself, being alone. On the opposite side from the stairs, you can see what appears to be like a small outcropping into the wall, where you assume the stairs would be to go up.
Okay, well, I'm gonna fly my invisible orb up those stairs then.
Okay, you go up the stairs to the second floor, more of the same. There's 4 up there this time.
Oh god, is there more stairs on the other side?
Yep.
Oh god, I'm gonna fly them over that stairs too.
Okay, you go up to that next floor, and there is a large golden ring held by 3 stone clamps, equally spaced apart. And there's nothing else in this room. There's no other stairs either. That's it. The golden ring is horizontal as well, level with the floor.
Would it
about a foot or 2 above the floor, though?
How wide is the ring?
About as wide as the tower. So.
Jeez, so like a good 45, 50 feet.
Thereabouts.
Ooh. Okay. In total, there's 7 of them. There's 3 on one floor and 4 on the next. How far is the floor from each other?
Stairs take you quite a bit to go up and down.
Okay.
Like 120 feet in between the floors.
Okay. I was just curious to see if they were like layered directly on top of each other. Okay.
Like 5 feet above. Yeah. Got a crouch to go through. Well, we could hardly kill 1. What makes you think we can take on 7 of them?
Well, we have the upper hand this time. Though they have this ring that's in there and it's confusing me. I don't know what it is.
Explain this ring to me. Eris says. Eris pulls out her book. Explain this ring to me.
It's massive. It fits basically the width of the entire tower. How thick is it?
The ring itself, probably about a foot thick.
It's maybe about a foot thick. Does it have any runic symbols or anything on it?
No, just a single piece of gold.
It's
no
just
engravings or anything.
It's just a solid gold ring, and it's massive.
No. Helen is checked with disadvantage. She knows fuck all. I know fuck all.
Do I know anything?
Intelligence check with disadvantage.
Okay. God damn it! This purple die was doing so good. Now it's poo poo. Yeah, did it 7. It's like my 3rd 4 in a row.
You also know nothing. Barst is like gold ring, you say? Big ass gold ring.
Yeah, it's huge. It's like 45 feet wide.
Remember hearing something about that? Reading it somewhere? I don't remember. I've been alive for too long. They use it, teleportation, or something like that. I don't remember. Something along those lines.
If they can teleport, then maybe we can use it too.
I don't see why not.
But how do we get past 7 of them? There's no one on the 3rd floor.
In the back of your mind, you hear Jester. Well, I mean, you could go invisible. You could sneak. I'm pretty good at sneaking.
I don't have that spell.
If he could slap you, he would. No, you fool. Channel divinity. I can go invisible.
Oh. This is true. Okay, so let me ask you something.
Okay.
From the bottom floor to the top floor, how far is that?
Oh, God.
Like,
very, very, very far.
Is that within... It's not within 500 feet?
God, no.
Okay.
Oh, well, I suppose the top floor could technically be. If there was a floor at the very top, you could probably dimension door in there.
Oh, I meant from the bottom floor to the floor with the gold ring.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Okay.
Hardly, but you could.
Oh, that's such a bad idea. Oh, that'd be seeing to die. No, I can't do that. I'm not gonna do that. So I could go invisible using Jester's ability, which only lasts, I think, a minute. But
Gotta be quick.
how fast can one be to get through 2 floors without making a sound? Okay. Alright. And I think I know what we need to do. If this is going to work, you all need to hide in the portable hole, because I'm going to be the only one that's going to be able to go invisible.
You had me get in the hole.
Okay.
What's the plan, then? What are you doing?
If we can make it to the third... Was there anything else in that room? There was nothing.
Just the ring.
Just the ring.
And the ceiling goes up for forever. You can't see the top. It's
God. What good is that gonna do just getting in that room, though, if we don't know how to use it? But yeah, 3 of them are able to just destroy us immediately. Bars, do you know anything else about the ring? Do you know if they are able to just say a place, or do they have to do something?
I have no idea. The book that I read wasn't very clear. Also, that was a long time ago. I don't remember. But you said there was nothing else in the room?
There's nothing else in there. Just this ring that you could see through.
I can't imagine it's too complicated then if it doesn't require anything else.
Well, what if it requires something from the 2nd or 1st floor?
Then I guess you're gonna have to look. He smiles at you, kind of nervously.
I'm gonna fly my arcane eye around while it's down there. I'm gonna fly it to, like, the 2nd floor. See if I can...
2nd floor looks more like a living area. You see a couple beds, a couple basins around. There doesn't appear to be anything that would catch your attention, per se.
Okay. And this is the one with the 4 people in it?
Yep.
Okay. They all look like that magic dude.
Magic dude.
The
they
dude
all
that-
look like the one that killed, yeah.
The one that attacked us. Alright. Ugh. Yeah. There's no way we can take all of these people. I'm gonna fly the arcane eye then down to the 1st floor and see if what they're doing.
Okay. The one guy who's reading a book by himself is still reading a book by himself. The one guy who's dictating to the other guy at the table is still dictating to the guy at the table. The guy at the table is still looking at the table.
Okay.
As you approach him, you look down at the stuff on the table.
Yeah.
And it is a map of the continent.
Oh. Fancy. I'm gonna...
You see they have they have a small model of their tower sitting in the deep maw.
We're at the deep maw already?
It seems so.
Something's fishy about this. It would have taken us a week to travel to Nimra.
They have several other pieces, like normal triangles, stuff like that. Geometric shapes that are just scattered throughout the continent's map. One of them is over Lork. One is over Neverwinter. And one is over Waterdeep.
Is there one over Loudwater?
No.
Okay, so this must be a map of their different teleportation locations. Okay. What's the one with the book reading?
The one who's dictating or the one who's by himself?
The one that's by himself reading.
You scroll over, or you fly over, I guess. He is reading a book, 101 Ways to Cook a Fish.
Alright, fuck this dude. I go fly over to the one that's the one that's being dictated at. What is he doing?
You can't hear through it, right?
I don't believe so. I think I can only see. Let me double check, because it's pretty fucking important. Visual magical eye. You mentally receive visual information with the eye.
Visual information.
That is it. Also, the eye can look in every direction.
You fly up to the guy who's dictating. Do you read... Oh, what's a fun language?
What do I read?
No. Don't tell me.
I mean, you got a 50-50 shot.
Do you read Abyssal?
Do I read Abyssal? I don't know, do I?
I don't know, do you?
Let me look at my list. I do, yes.
Wow. Impressive.
I have 8 languages, man.
Right, because you're the one who can make the fucking... Oh, the thrice cursed code.
I plan on doing that in the future.
Oh my god.
No, it's gonna be nothing of use. It's gonna be so dumb. Anyways, I can read Abyssal.
Great. So as he's dictating, you're reading from the page. It doesn't appear to be like a published book, or of like a notebook, or a journal, or a ledger, or something like that. You get... on the page, there is three-ish lines written, and that's it. The first one says, Neverwinter is going smoothly.
Neverwinter is going smoothly?
Smoothly. No intervention required.
Okay.
The second one says, Loudwater. No, not Loudwater. Waterdeep.
Oh, Waterdeep, okay.
Is having issues. Requires more involvement. Lork was a complete success. End all further operations.
End all further operations?
Yep. That is all it says on the page. There is nothing else on the opposite page, and you watch him for a bit, and he does not flip to the next page.
There's nothing else in this room that I can really realistically look at?
Nothing of import.
Okay. Let me say this real fast. They have a list places that I think they're going to be hitting. Neverwinter and Waterdeep are both on this list, and so is Lork. Neverwinter might be the soonest target. I know that it says that Waterdeep is having issues and requires more involvement. That leads me to think that they're needing to do something more in Waterdeep.
Well, we have been gone for a month. Do you think our other friends have been having decent progress?
That's true. They might have caught the person that was still there. So I think if we're going to go anywhere, we need to go to Neverwinter. If we can prevent it, then we have to. We have to do what we can. And now we know what to look for.
We get there. We are quite a ways from Waterdeep. Or fucking Neverwinter. Like,
using
like
this
a very long
teleportation ring that you're talking about.
I trust you to, get in there, and then hopefully the 3 or 4 of us can figure out how to use this thing effectively. Yeah. If at all.
Well, it's the best bet we got. So everyone hop in the hole.
They all kind of swan dive in. Garst does a cannonball into the hole and hurts his ass. Fucking hits the ground funny.
Nice.
Oh, my ass.
Slap
my
tailbone on the ground. Nice. All right.
It hurts.
I'm gonna start flying down.
Takes you like half an hour.
Jesus. If that's the case, then my eyes are also gone. Because if it would have taken the eye and a half an hour to get down there, it would have taken me half an hour too.
The eye is gone. Alright.
Did anything change while I was going down there?
No.
Okay.
In fact, nothing changed at all.
Okay. Then I'll land off of the bridge, like on the opposing side, I suppose.
Okay.
How far is the bridge? Or how long?
The bridge itself is only about 30-ish feet.
Okay. The difficult thing is there's a door on this. How am I gonna get through this as invisible even if there's a door?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Dirty 20.
From behind you, you hear movement.
From behind me?
From behind you, into the darkness behind you.
Okay. I'm gonna fly upwards. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to just kind of get up a little bit and try to go a little bit of ways from where I just landed. I'm gonna pick out a wooden shunt and cast light on it so that I can throw it into the darkness.
Okay. So you fly up and just a little bit away, so you're out of any sort of immediate danger. Cast light on the shunt and throw it into the darkness. As the shunt flies in, you see a robed figure holding a bag of something. A large, burlap bag. It's gonna make a perception check. As you throw the shunt, it kind of bounces off the rocks in front of him and it startles him and he drops the bag and falls over.
I end light and I fly up and hide.
Make a stealth check.
Yeah! That's a good stealth check. That's a fucking 21.
You become one with the darkness of the cave, and down below you hear, what the fuck was that? Oh my god.
That's fucking awesome.
He picks up the bag, and you can hear him running towards the door.
Okay. Ooh, this is gonna be difficult. He's running towards the door, yeah?
Yep.
I want to prepare myself for when he opens the door to go invisible using Jester's thing. So I'm going to delve into his knowledge of his channel divinities. So that way I can take his invisibility potential.
Okay.
And I want to position myself to when he opens the door to dash into that door. Into the open door.
Okay. Let me just check something here quick.
Okay.
I lied to you.
What?
You know what? Never mind. It's too late. We have agreed to these rules, and the rules cannot be changed now. I will inform you at a later date.
Okay.
Okay, I need you to make a stealth check.
Okay, with advantage. Well, not yet, because I'm not yet invisible, right?
You know what? Go with advantage now, because that guy is fucking terrified, and he will not be paying attention.
Okay, that's 17.
17. He got a, yeah, he didn't see you at all. Not at all. Didn't even know you're alive.
Scared the shit out of him, motherfucking. It's awesome.
You land behind him silently like a whisper, and you go invisible.
Okay. I walk in when he does.
Throws open the door. Oh god! As he steps in, make a athletics or acrobatics check to get through the door before he closes it.
I'm going to do... Oh god, neither of them are very good. I'll do acrobatics.
Okay.
I also have the Mark 1 Channel Divinity because I used Jesters. Ooh, 19.
19. You definitely get into the building before the door closes. You have like a good 5 seconds before he even attempts to start closing the door.
Okay. Immediately after I get inside, our wings don't make sound, do they? You know what? I'm not gonna attempt it. I'm just gonna skirt on by the guys and just head on upstairs.
This guy's making a big commotion, so everybody in this room will roll with disadvantage.
Okay. Do I re-roll a stealth check, or do I just stick with my?
Just stick with what you got, because your check was so good.
Okay. Cool.
That guy rolled a natural 20 and a natural 1, so he did not see nothing. That guy also saw nothing. That guy saw nothing.
Okay.
And the guy who closed the door also sees nothing. Again.
I can see a brown stain from the light. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna try to skirt on by them and just go upstairs then.
Yeah, none of them are paying you any attention. They're all looking at the guy who's screaming about seeing something in the darkness and falling over. You make it up to the second floor with little issues.
Okay. How much time do I still have on invisibility?
It's gone.
It's gone? Oh, no. I'm gonna use the channel divinity to go invisible again.
Again?
Yeah.
Again?
Yeah.
Again?
Again.
How long does the divergent personality thing last?
It lasts, I believe we said until they switch, but that sometimes could take days, so let's just go with an hour.
Okay. Let me put that in right now.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Just because, yeah. Just because I was like, it could literally take like 23 days till they switch. Technically.
Okay, so you do it again. Burning up the second channel divinity.
Yes. I need to maintain concentration.
Yep.
7.
That one.
Oh my god.
That dice is cursed and I'll never use it again.
Look, switching now would have been a very unfortunate circumstance. All right.
Yeah.
If I'm in that second room, I'm just gonna go up those stairs, up to the next floor.
Okay. They're all making checks. Natural 20 and a natural 1. He sees nothing.
Oh my god.
The cursed dice rolled another 1. Another natural 20 and another natural 1.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
They don't see you at all.
Oh god.
Like a shadow.
Whew. Going up the stairs. Fuck this place. I don't like this place at all. This is dangerous. This is really dangerous.
You make it up to the 3rd floor. Your invisibility wears off. Again.
Okay.
You're now in the room with large golden ring.
Okay. Is there like a step up to the ring, or is it just like flush with the ground?
The brackets that hold the ring are level with the ground, but the ring itself is held by the brackets like two-ish feet off the ground. There is no like raised dais in the center or anything.
Okay. I'm gonna step up to it. Neverwinter.
And nothing happens.
Okay, I figured as much. I have no idea what's going on with this thing. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Do I see
It is.
it?
It's magical.
Thank you. Is there anything else magical going on?
Give me a hot second. Yeah. There is a very strong aura of conjuration magic.
I guess I'm gonna try to jump through it.
Okay.
Nothing
You
happens.
climb onto it and you jump into it, like into the center of the ring. Nothing happens.
Fuck. I don't know anything about this thing. There's no symbols on it. It's just gold. I'm gonna cast guidance on it.
On the ring?
Yeah. Maybe
Nothing
needs magic.
happens.
Okay, I don't know if I need magic to enhance it. Fuck. I'm gonna open up the little hole and I'm gonna pull Eris out. Eris, what do I need to do to make this thing start?
She comes out with her coat hanger in her clothes, and you just pull her out and pull the coat hanger out and put it back in the bag. Oh, I hate the hole or the bag, either one.
I don't care. What are we doing right now? How do we get this open? How do we get this door? Barst.
He comes out too. Everybody's rolling rolls.
Don't just stay in the hole, but just let me know what you can do with this.
His head pops out. They both agree simultaneously. Touch it. I think that works. Just touch the ring.
I had to. I already did that to climb. I'm gonna touch the ring.
Nothing happens.
I look at the two, like my eyes widened. See? Nothing.
There is silence. They do not respond. Make a perception check.
Oh, shit. 19.
You hear footsteps coming up the way.
Look, if we have any idea how to get this thing to work, we need to do it now.
Make an intelligence check.
Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, that is 21.
21. The ring itself is evidently very, very powerful. Due to the fact that there's no runes or anything on it, you can deduce that it does not require any additional magic like a teleportation circle does. Maybe it's just as simple as placing your hand on it and telling it where you want to go.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up the hole, place a hand on it, and say, "Go, Neverwinter."
The ring begins to glow. Brighter and brighter. Golden light shoots off way up into the ceiling, and you look down, and the floor is gone, and golden light shoots way down into the floor.
Oh god!
And you begin to free fall.
This is not covert at all.
And you fall. And you keep falling.
I'm gonna try to maintain control.
On cursed dice, here we go. Oh?
5?
11.
Okay, you take over control then.
What?
Holy shite. My dice did so good. You were so good to me during my turn, dice. Now you are gonna roll like nothing and help Jester through his life. You're gonna switch roles with his and roll shittily so that way we can live.
That was what, 4 fucking natural 20s and 4 natural 1s back to back?
It was 3 natural 20s and 3 natural 1s.
Oh
my god. I had a backup plan.
That was rolling 20s.
Worst case scenario. I did. I had the Cloak of the Monobank. If they spotted me, I was just like, just teleport outside of the thing and just fly away. Just be like, nope, I'm done. Later. Bye-bye. We ain't coming back.
No, sir.
So if we couldn't get it to work in that moment, I was going to be like, all right, we're leaving. I was going to pick up the hole and just teleport us out. Holy shit. Whew. You are a madman.
Thanks.
7 mages?
Yeah.
That's 7 cones of cold.
Yeah.
What the fuck's the
Got
matter
a problem
with
with that?
What is the matter with you? Trying to kill us?
Gotta keep things interesting.
Oh, it's fucking interesting all goddamn right. I was
rolling into one of their fortifications isn't gonna be easy, is it?
I mean, I guess not. Fair enough. Ugh. Madman.
You're alive, aren't you?
Well, yeah. Because of my dice. That was about it. My dice being nice to me and your dice being cursed.
It's just that one.
Ugh.
I put him away now. He can never hurt me again.
Yeah, don't use them anymore. Don't use them right now. Oh my god.
It was the same 2 dice. My blue one was rolling 20s and then my green one was rolling 1s.
I just use purple because I like the color of them, and I think that it fits the sheen of the Misrolled Adventures purple. I was looking into getting some dice made that have like the 1 having the logo symbol.
It's fucking expensive though, right?
It's like $130.
Ooh.
For a full set of 7, which isn't terrible, but that's a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah.
For dice.
For fucking dice, exactly.
As cool as it would be, I don't think I'm comfortable spending that much money on dice. I could learn how to do dice molding myself. It would just take some time.
Takes time. It isn't too complicated.
No, it just takes a lot of time. Time that I don't necessarily have.
Yeah, getting it right is a pain in the ass, but other than that, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, let's get going here. That was actually probably a good place to swap out.
Yeah. Question mark?
Well, now my question is, I don't want to ruin what your plan is with it, so I don't know how I'm going to do this to not make it.
My plan with what? I have no plans.
Alright, fair enough.
That whole thing was on the fly.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh,
none of that was planned.
Well, shit. Alright, I got where I'm going with this.
Great. I don't like that. Okay, I'm ready.
Jester.
Hi.
There's this moment where you are torn away from the room that you're in. Except everything is very bright suddenly. And it's almost like the floor gave out from underneath you. And you pass Anna as she's going up and you're falling down. She gives you a brief, confused and terrified look as you suddenly just go flying down into the body of our body. And then you're free falling. Everything around you is just a solid color of yellowish white light. Above you, you can see like a ring for a brief moment, and then it's gone. The entirety of the entire tunnel is basically a void of white light.
Good. That's good.
A few moments pass that... what are you doing?
What the fuck, Anna? Where are we?
I don't know. Swim. Fly.
I start swimming.
Use your wings. I don't know.
I start swimming and crying. Oh god, I don't want to die.
In that moment of sheer and utter panic, the vision of a floor starts very rapidly approaching you.
Uh-oh. Wings. Fucking full stop.
You flap out your wings, and when you do, you can see them flapping, but the speed of this floor is coming just as fast.
Oh, fuck. I pull them in, prepare to die.
Just as you're about to hit the ground, this energy kind of like pulsates beneath you, and this like push of yellowish white light brings you upwards and lands you on your feet. The entirety of this yellow ring that stands in front of you, which stands at about 45, 50 foot diameter, begins to just ring loudly, just... The pit of your stomach is immensely lurching from the immediate impact. You look up, expecting to see where you just were, only to see a black void of light. And you look around you, and it looks like you're underground. You're not necessarily sure where you are. So I can't remember how we did this for concentration. Oh no, never mind. I cast guidance anyways. My detect magic is gone. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No, never mind. But you can see in this room is pretty much empty. There's a set of double doors that are opposing you that seem to have a red tint to them. Not solid red, but they have a reddish and pink tint to this wooden door.
Oh my god. I immediately collapse and just die on the floor for a hot minute. Oh. Anna, why? Why?
This seemed like the best option.
Where are we? Do you know?
We're in Neverwinter, I think. I don't know where this is.
Okay.
Jester, we're back home.
I don't like it. I really don't like it.
I'm sure you don't remember a lot, but this is where we were. Not this specific room. I would expect you to let everyone out and then maybe go outside or investigate yourself.
Let's keep a low profile, because this room looks awfully a lot like the last one we were in. So, yeah, let's be sneaky about this.
That's really a good question. Were the other walls red, or was it just like cobblestone brickwork?
Red. All red.
It was red,
except for the floor.
Everything was red. Okay. Well, this is definitely like cobblestone and dirt.
This doesn't seem to be like their main operation. Seems kind of cavey. Either way, I will sneak towards the door.
Okay, make a stealth check. Thank God you're doing it, not me.
I'm good at this. This is the cursed dice. I'm putting that away again. Oh, yes. Not sure if this is any better. That's a 14.
Oh, I mean... So you're stealthing up to the door. As you do, you kind of brush up against it, and this audible kind of happens as you kind of brushed up against a piece of rock that just fell.
Oh
Nothing seems to happen.
Of course. Uh-huh. Is this like just like a normal door? Double door?
Yeah, when you kind of like brush up against it, it's very loose. It feel like if you kind of like fully open it, it'll just kind of, it's like a saloon door, so you just push up against it and it'll open all the way and then slide back into place automatically. It's not heavy or dirt or anything.
I'll carefully open the door.
Okay.
Peek out.
As you open the door and you peek out, you're in what looks to be like a chamber that seems to hold torch sconces that are bright blue in tint and fill this entirety of this room. There are bookshelves with a few books here and there, and about 4 or 5 different pots are remnant, or pots are basically like placed in a circle in the middle of this room.
Interesting. There's nobody in here?
As far as you can tell, no.
Mm-hmm. I stick to the wall as best I can. Try to keep a low profile.
Okay. As you fully get into this room, the door just... You're walking along the sides. You can see the bookshelves. There's one on that side, and there's seems to be about a set of 3 on your side that you're kind of approaching. However, they don't seem to be anywhere near filled with tomes or anything. Opposing the circle of this room, there is another passage that looks to go to a set of stairs that go up.
Interesting.
You're skirting along the rim of the wall?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the entirety of this room is maybe about 60 foot in radius, so from wall to wall, it's about 120 feet.
Okay. I'll head up the stairs, I guess.
Okay.
I don't really trust anything here. That's the tricky part.
Okay. Going up to the stairs, make a perception check.
Mm-hmm. Good dice, come on. That's a 21.
21. As you go up to the stairs, you look up, and it winds to the point of where you can't see anything, so you pay closer attention to sound. Doesn't seem to make a sound at all.
Like it's eerily quiet? Like unnaturally quiet? Or just quiet?
Quiet.
Vague answer. Dig it.
Can you tell the difference between silences?
Jester can't.
One's quiet, the other is quiet. It's a little hard to understand.
Okay. So there are another set of stairs in here?
Well, you're in front of the stairs.
What?
Or did you say you were going up the stairs?
I'm confused. So it's the same set of stairs that go all the way up, as far as I can tell.
These are the same set of stairs that go all the way up.
Okay, I'll just keep going up the stairs.
Okay.
I'm stopping.
Going up the stairs, you maybe go about 150 feet up. And there seems to be what looks like a trap door above you, like a latch.
Interesting. That's it? There's nothing else
Yep,
around?
there's no foot landing or anything.
The fuck? How high up in the ceiling is this trapdoor?
You can reach it. The stairs keep going up to it.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I'll throw it open, I guess.
Okay.
Sneakily.
Sneakily. Okay. Make a stealth check.
Great. Not 1.
Okay. I'm just going to go with what your first said. You throw this thing open and go, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have done that. As you throw it open, you are standing halfway, because part of you is still, on the stairs, in what looks to be an inn. Directly next to you is a fairly well-built man. He has a scruffy beard and what looks to be, from your angle, a dagger at his waist. And you quickly gather that you are behind the counter at this inn.
Mm-hmm.
And there's silence in this room. The man stands probably about, 6'5" or so. And he looks down at you, and his eyes are just bloodshot and wide. What the fuck are you doing? Roll initiative.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's say 19.
Mm-hmm. Let me look at the stat blocks quick, because that actually kind of matters, because I rolled a natural 17. By the way, you still have everyone in the portable hole.
Yep.
Just don't forget about that. Okay. So as he says this, your eyes kind of like, oh shit. You get this realization, and in that moment, he stomps the trapdoor as he goes first with a dirty 20 on his initiative.
This bitch.
Make a... Oh, man. Are you gonna... So he's trying to basically slam down this trapdoor. Are you trying to hold it up, or are you just taking it?
Can I just step back down and let him close the door?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Just let him
All
close the door.
He slams it down, just... Oi! We got an intruder! And, yeah. That's his turn. Your turn.
Ah, you fucking ingrate. I was sent here to help you. This is how you treat all of your new friends?
Make a deception check.
Oh boy. Roll good. Oh god, please. 26.
I don't think this bandit chief is very smart. Yeah, I don't think his intelligence modifier for fucking or his wisdom modifier for insight's gonna be a plus 16. It's a plus 0. So yes, 4.
Ah, yes. Close.
He needed a 22 to his modifier to beat that. So you just hear, the fuck you mean you're here to help us? Everything's going fine.
Apparently our superiors thought otherwise. Otherwise I wouldn't be here.
He pulls open the lid. I haven't seen you before, so why'd they send you? You look like a pissant to me.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it there, friend? That's why they keep you around as well, isn't it?
Alright, get your ass out. He throws open the trapdoor. He steps back, giving you space to climb out.
Thanks. I get out.
Okay. Stepping into the room, there's about 3 other individuals that are in here, though 2 of them look like they are wearing robes that you've seen before. It is of the man that had attacked us in the restaurant. One of them, though, is much smaller than the other. One looks to be about a little bit younger. The third individual, she stands at about maybe 3'8". She's very short, and you can tell that she's a halfling individual. And she's, even though of her height, she wields a customized greatsword on her back.
Okay.
It looks like it would be the length of a long sword, but it's a great sword to her size.
I'm glad this glad this worked out. Oh. Well, I'm charmed to meet you all.
Is this the intruder that you were just talking about? He's, here, sent from the higher-ups, so he says. Go on now. What's your duty?
Here to gather information about a certain thorn in our side.
Is that right? Who is it then?
Those two who came back from hell or whatever. Pretty sure it was hell. The ones who were in Lork causing issues.
Funny. You know, it's been strange. We were asked to watch over him for a little bit, and they just up and vanished. Lost complete sight of him.
So always leave the job to a professional. Not. I look him up and down. Not you.
You want to say that again? I think me and the lady over there is going to be able to make sure you don't say those words again.
Oh, I have no issues with them. No, they're fine.
The halfling woman just kind of pitches in. Oh, don't you speak for the both of us. This man knows what he's doing. Not like you. You were having issues just getting up in the morning. Pleasure to meet ya. If we're going to be working together, that is.
Pleasure's all mine, ma'am.
Don't worry about those two. They like to stay quiet. She kind of does like the immediate like taunt sort of thing, like she the feint where she just quickly pushes in her arms and stuff. And the two kind of flinch for a little bit. That's right. You're talking to the main leader of this group here. So, you'll be reporting to me. Got it?
Understood.
Good. So, they've come back then?
Come back, maybe. I was told that they had some kind of connection to this place. Maybe not here specifically, but to the city. I'm supposed to gather as much information as I could on them, and then report back to
apart
you,
from just
I guess
them,
now.
Well, apart from what we know that they've lived here for a while. One of them worked in the fancy courts, while the other one was out doing deranged matters. Don't necessarily know too much about them, though. If you wanted to go look at them, we know where they used to live. Maybe you'll glean something that we don't.
We'll see. You know where they used to live?
Mm-hmm. You and I'll go. Those two will stay here and watch over. He always stays by the gate. Kind of a quick one to judge, if you noticed. Immediately kind of goes in and likes to show off his guns.
Is that how he greets everybody who comes out of there? Slams them down?
We haven't had someone come through in quite a while. So to be fair, you're also quite different. Don't see you in your fancy robes. You actually look quite dapper.
It's all about the image.
I suppose. Fair enough. Don't want to be looking like any casting folk in the city.
No.
That's why those two like to stay in here. They like to just hide. Give us too much of a presence, otherwise. Anyways, what's your name? Come on now, it's a name. You should fucking know it by now.
Start sweating. Yes. Well, for my own safety, as I'm sure you'll understand, I choose to just go by Ace.
Fine,
Nothing
Ace.
personal, mind you.
Call me Adeline.
Pleasure.
It's not my real name, but I figured I might as well do the same as you.
Yeah, I like that. Clever.
We'll usually change our names here and then, depending on certain things that we have to do as this guys. So, come with me. I'm gonna show you where they lived.
Alright, let's go.
Alright. So, I'm So the memories that Jester had retained was a little bit of living in a hovel in Neverwinter, correct?
Yes, but he doesn't remember where.
He doesn't remember where, doesn't know a lot about Neverwinter.
Nope.
And he forgot all the events that was in Neverwinter.
Yep.
Alright. So, which district are you from?
District.
What was that?
Which district am I from?
Mm-hmm. What was your overall duty to uphold?
Oh my. Can I glean any information from her? Anything at all of import?
Sure. Make an insight check.
Good lord, I have no fucking idea. Dude, that's really fucking good. Insight 22.
You can tell she's testing you. She's testing you to see what you'll say, and she's looking for a single response.
I see. Well, if you must know, I'm not from one because there aren't any.
Yeah, fair enough. Was just curious. Know what you're doing.
That's completely reasonable.
As you're sweating bullets.
I'm a sweaty boy.
Ever been to Neverwinter?
Oh, not for a very, very long time.
What's your favorite location of it? From your time?
Well, used to be fond of the ports. Never really liked the city, and it always gave me the whimsical feeling of travel. So.
Personally, I don't like the cold.
Now, being up this far north is not ideal. Being at the ports in the winter is even fucking worse.
Oh, so you were a part of it in the winter. How long have you been here before?
Couple years.
When did you leave?
About 3-4 years ago. Finally made enough to get out of here. Ran into some of your associates. A little while later.
Was that when you decided to follow us?
That's when I decided to make a change.
As you're kind of discussing, you can see these guards that are approaching. They're walking past you, but they have reddish armor on and thick black shields. And a lot of people are kind of avoiding contact with them. And immediately Adeline pitches in loudly. Oh yeah, thanks for taking me home. It's been a little bit of a slow week, you know. Have to
my pleasure. Absolutely.
have some fun in these old times. Okay, thank God they're gone. Alright, we're almost there. It's right around this corner. So, after maybe about a minute, she walks you around a corner, and this disheveled and, at this point, kind of mildew-rotting home. It has a single door that's barely on its hinges. It's boarded up initially, but there's a hole in the bottom of it that seems to be crawl-through. They used to live in here. After they were gone, in about a month's time, they boarded up the doors.
Wow, they lived in this shithole.
Have you seen the damn city? Whole place is a shithole.
Yeah, it's not a whole lot better. I agree.
Well, they deserve it. Everyone here is going to, well, go towards a better cause.
Absolutely.
Well, let's go in. And she basically walks under the hole. She kind of like crouches down a little bit and goes in, but you'd have to get on all fours to crawl in.
Yeah, I gotta fucking wiggle my way in.
Mm-hmm. Easily enough, though. It's not like painful or anything. Popping in, there looks to be a little bit of damage to the roof, so that way some of the light goes in. Because right now it's about probably noonish. Actually, probably less than that, because in reality, if we were near... We traveled... Oh, God. Oh, wait, no. Am I getting this wrong? Oh, man. I'm an idiot. My brain is melting. Where does the sun set? Sets to the east? No, sets to the west. Right? Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
So, it's... Yeah, so we went backwards in time, basically. By a few hours.
Great.
So, it's...
That teleportation lag.
Yeah, it's the teleportation lag. So it's still morning. It's basically like dawn.
Great.
Even though you've been awake for like 4 hours. So going into this room, there's snow that seems to have been covering portions of the floor that the ceiling had caved in on. There's very, very disheveled bedding, and that's about it in this room.
Wow. I'm surprised these people managed to put up any sort of fight living like this. Disgusting.
Well, they were quite different before they left. They were weak, cowardice. The only reason we even remotely kept an eye on them was because we heard tale about what they were from. A little higher up one was able to find out about them a little bit. Felt this disturbance, I guess. It's a little weird one. It's got markings down his skin. Haven't seen anyone like him before, so I followed his word because, hey, if I don't, get something wrong, might as well be one of these folk.
Yeah.
She pulls out a flask and starts to chug some pretty powerful smelling liquor.
Wow, early morning drinking. I think I'm gonna like working under you, man.
Well, as long as you get their shit done, then we'll be fine. Well, I brought you here. Do your thing. Find anything else that we didn't find.
Alright. Gonna do an investigation check, and while I'm looking around, I'm talking to Anna.
Okay, make an investigation check. And what are you saying to Anna?
So,
is this investigation more trying to be deceptive?
Front, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, make a performance check then.
That is 30.
Oh. Alright. So what are you trying to talk to Anna about?
So, did we keep any stuff hidden here? Anything of import that they might like?
Actually, yeah. Yeah. Oh man, I haven't thought about this in years. Well, not years, but in however long we've been here. It's... I guess underneath that snow, there's a small plank that has a very little bit of a gap. If you stick some kind of substance between it, you can actually lift that, and that'll hold, used to hold our funds from before. It also might have something in it, I don't remember what, but it might have something from our past in it.
Okay. Well, it's the only shot we got, I guess.
We didn't have much. But we had to make sure we didn't get robbed, so we just left everything in a hidden location, rather than our
I feel like we've entered the fucking Badger's Den. This is it. I don't trust this woman at all. But yeah, this has got to get done. So yeah.
So, what are you doing?
I go over to the board that was pointed out to me.
Okay. It's under snow, so you have to clear away the snow.
Start digging through the snow.
Okay, it's not a lot of snow. It's maybe only about like a half an inch. So just brushing your arm against it, it's pretty cold. So just brushing it off with your bare hands is actually kind of discomforting.
It's fine.
Oh, what are you doing? It's just fucking snow.
You didn't fucking check the corner full of snow, really?
Well, we did before, but it snows often. We didn't find anything. Stuff turned to ice. Stuff froze over. I mean, I sent the big guy over here. I was kind of tired. It was a pretty busy day. So, I mean, I didn't look, but... Why?
Well, it just seems like a likely place they'd hide something, no? Snow is here constantly. In this corner. Put something here.
Her eyes kind of gleam up. Hey, you got a point there. Yeah, check it. Check it again. Make sure my idiot partner didn't fuck this up.
I keep cleaning away that snow.
Yeah, you clean it away until then you get a pretty good place, and then as you're kind of like looking, you can see that where the snow was, there's a little bit that filled in the gaps. So you can see one that's very oddly placed in another gap. It's a little bit wider than the rest of them.
Up one, Emma.
Hello?
Hello.
Did you hear any of that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Is that the one, Anna?
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay. Well, this looks like something here. Boss lady.
Adeline.
Fine, Adeline.
What'd you find, Ace?
Looks like this could be lifted with something, maybe? Something behind this, that's for sure.
What the fuck? It's a hole. It's just a gap in the floorboards. What the fuck are you talking about?
No wonder they brought me here. I'll look around the room. Is there anything I can use as leverage to lift this up?
Part of the bedding seems to have been solidified due to the constant snow and damp atmosphere that's frozen over. So there's frozen bits and pieces of the bedding that you could actually probably chip off and use to lift.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay, yeah, easy enough. Like, the bedding has been here for months, so it's frozen real good. And you just take a kind of peel back, and as you kind of lift it, she's like, wait, what are you... What's that?
I don't fucking know. You look. I'm busy holding this thing up.
She looks in, pulls out a leather sack, kind of flips it in her hand, which is a pretty massive amount. Odd. Okay. What's this? And she pulls what looks to be a very long singular thread of silver. It's very, very thin. Why would this matter? I don't understand what this is. She kind of like lays that onto the floor.
I don't know, why does this matter?
I don't remember. Things like this I should know, but I don't have any recollection of it. The only thing... I know the bag. The bag has maybe a gemstone in it and one of our coins, but it also has my brooch from when I was a lawyer. But apart from that thread shouldn't be in there. Unless someone else went in there, I don't think that it should be there. But I don't think anyone would have found it.
So is it like just a piece of thread, or is it a spool of thread?
It's probably, as she kind of like drew it out and pulled it, it's easily maybe about 2 feet of silver thread.
Weird. Okay.
I don't know what it is.
Supposed to be?
I haven't seen it.
Pick it up, roll it back up, wrap it around my hand, do that wrap thing.
Mm-hmm. What do you think you're doing?
Just picking it up.
Well, no shit, Sherlock, but I don't know what you're doing with it.
I don't fucking know. What are you doing with it? Get on the fucking floor.
Well, look, you found something, so I mean that's better than nothing. And I don't know what any of it. I mean, we found some money. We got a coin that we know that they've used, and I've seen this brooch before. But apart from that, I don't see anything else in here. What were you sent to find out again?
Let's find some more information on these two. Any and everything was supposed to help.
I mean, I guess that silver thread's something. I don't know what, though. So what's your plan? You going back then, or you, Because, I mean, other than that, we're pretty much all set up here.
Yeah, I guess I'll go back with you. Bring this back to the bosses, see what they make of it.
Alright. Well, let's get moving then.
I wiggle back out.
Okay. You wiggling back out. At this point, by the way, it has been probably 8 minutes.
Okay.
In total. Just to inform you, because of oxygen levels.
Yep.
So you make it back to the inn. The bigger man there, he just stands. Well, what did he find out? Did he get his job done, or do we need to take him out back? Nah, he found something. Found a fancy thread. She does a little twiddle magic finger thing. Other than that, we found some money and 2 other things that we already know about. Though I guess now we own them, so we could bring them to him too. Alright then. What's your plan? You figured out what you're doing? You leaving then?
Yeah.
You. Who the hell am I talking to?
I don't fucking know. But you, we gotta have a word before I leave.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Who do you think I'm talking to?
I thought you were talking to Adeline.
Oh, God.
Adeline leans in. I told you.
Shake my
Ain't
head.
the brightest bunch.
Shake my head even harder.
Well, what do you want to talk about?
It'll take just 2 seconds. Come downstairs with me.
Fine. Adeline pitches in. I'm going with you. If you're going to be introducing something to them, I'm going to be there with you.
Okay. That's your prerogative. But the bosses were very, very poignant that only told one person. If you can bring it up with them if you want. That's on you.
Make a deception check.
25.
Alright, I mean, yeah. She rolled okay. She rolled a 13, so
Ooh.
the odds were there that you would botch it. But the odds were very low. You needed a 2, I think. But
yeah.
Fine. Don't see why I gotta do anything else.
I wink at her before I head back down into the basement.
She gives you a flip up, but you can kind of see she gives you a wink back. Get the job done, then we can get out of this shithole.
Yes, ma'am.
She leans back, kind of sitting up against the chair, and leans the chair back, even though to her the chair is massive in comparison to her height. So she's basically taking up this seat like a toddler. So you make your way down the stairs with this guy.
Yep.
What's this on about? Where are we going?
Just here. Just here is fine.
Alright.
Close
Speak
the door
then.
quickly for me, please. It's important.
Damn doors open on their own. They swivel into place. Are you in the ring room or are you in the other room?
Like just underneath the hatch. Or we can go further in, I guess. I don't really fucking care.
Well,
Anywhere.
there's no room with the trapdoor. The stairs just literally lead to it. So
I see.
you'd have to
I
go
guess we
all
go
the way
down.
down the stairs.
Yeah, we go to the ring room, I guess. That's fine.
Okay. So you go to the ring room, push open the swivel doors. Alright. What do you want to say then?
Alright. I actually had 2 reasons for coming here. First reason is far more important than the second. Second reason I came here was to find this thread, I guess. And I just show him the wad of thread in my hand.
Alright.
First was to suss out Adeline.
What's wrong with Adeline? What's wrong with my girl? What are you saying?
Look, didn't want to be the one to tell you this, but bosses think she might have betrayed.
Betrayed? Over what reason? Over what cause? She's been here longer than any of us.
Selling information to the city here.
We haven't had any issues. She'd been selling information to him, then we would have been caught immediately.
Hey, I don't know. That's what I was told.
You just showed up here, and you're talking like you know her.
Do you really want to take that gamble? Hit me. You might lose your job, might lose your life. Is it worth it, friend? I smile at him.
Make a deception check.
Come on. 23.
Okay, well, I'm gonna need a natural 20. That is right there. That is a number. That is a natural 22. Drop the O. Though right next to it is a 20. Scratches his scruffy beard. Look, you may think that Adeline's selling information, but if they got something on her, she's a good lass. She's been working with us for plenty of time. She was here before I showed up, before the two others. There's no reason for her to be selling information. Send them that info. She did nothing. She was selling info. She wouldn't have taken you, wouldn't have offered to take you to where they were going. She would have tried to kill you if you found something worthwhile, right?
I don't know, you tell me. You know her far better than I do.
She's pretty bold, wouldn't? She's little, but she ain't got no fierce. She'll bring that great sword straight back into your spine and then sip on some tea while she's done. She ain't selling info. I can tell you that right now.
Someone
What?
here is.
Maybe it's one of the other two. I'll talk to Adeline about that. They don't talk much. Maybe they talking to the wrong people. Just not us.
Might be. Keep your ear to the ground. If you hear anything, find me and let me know.
Alright, Ace. Call me Bruce.
Pleasure. Shake his hand, I guess.
He brings out his hand, and we clap him. You can feel some strength behind this hand.
You are a big dude.
I've been told. Go and resolve this quickly. If what you're saying is true, then we don't want our plans to go bad when they're so far in. Soon enough, this city will be done. We can move on to bigger issues. No, that's our post in Waterdeep was compromised. The home
I heard.
The home we used was invaded. The old woman wasn't going to be able to defend herself. So we used that to our advantage. Didn't work out. So we had to figure out a new plan.
Between you and me, I ain't actually leaving the city. I'll be around.
Oh.
Keep your eyes out. I wink at him, and then a dimension door back outside. Like, not in front of the inn, but like away. Away from it.
Okay. In a puff of mist, you bring the cloak over and you're gone. It's like a magic trick. And you poof, 500 feet Direct, like where? Like just in an alley somewhere? You would have seen a place.
Yeah, somewhere hidden.
Okay. Just roll percentage dice real quick.
Great. Gonna end up in another fucking gnomish closet. That is 7.
7. Okay, nope, you're fine. You poof in, and you see the remnants of the small, like a cape from one of the guards that are walking by.
Oh my. Okay.
It was the remnant of it. You just were timed so flawlessly that it was walking past you and didn't see you.
Do I
Poofing
remember
into
who
existence.
these people are?
You would have no idea if you don't recollect anything from Neverwinter. You would have no idea what they are.
Anna, what the fuck are they?
They're the Bloodhounds.
The hell? What are they hounding?
Well, I mean, they're guards, but at the same time, they're malicious. They'll do what they want, and generally, it's not anything pleasant. I recommend staying out of their way if you're not going to be doing anything.
I have a great idea.
Oh no.
It's going to be good. Hear me out.
Oh, well, go on.
We bring them. We alert them about the Magi's little building just over there, and have them fight it out.
Okay, and then what?
We leave. We get out. They can fight.
Okay. That's fair. Could do something like that, but what about the ring?
I don't know. They'll probably find that ring. Speaking of that, I let them out of the bag.
Okay, yeah, it was, as you let them out, they just go, that was a little harsh.
Sorry.
I thought I was going to die. I was started to push against the wall to get out. Any second.
Yeah. Yeah, we almost got caught and killed.
What the fuck's going on?
We're okay. We are in Neverwinter, I think. Yes.
Is it morning? It was almost
Again.
midday.
It's morning again.
Oh no, I'm gonna be so landlocked. Not landlocked. Landlagged.
Stare at her.
Alright. So, what happened? We almost were caught?
I regale them with a tale.
Okay, you explained to them about Adeline, group, that this was your old home of Neverwinter, where you were homed and did terrible, terrible things before going to Shadowfell. Well, actually, you don't remember any of that, but that's where this place is. You just don't remember.
Yep.
As you're kind of regaling them, there's moments where bits and pieces of some people walk by and they kind of jauntily skirt away. Well, that's quite a bit. And the plan is to influence the guards to take care of them.
Yeah, make our enemies fight each other.
Well, my question is, I don't know anything about these bloodhounds, but if they truly are malicious, what's stopping them from arresting you along with them?
Have to catch me first. I'm a wily bastard.
Fair enough, I suppose, but what about the rest of us? We just gonna hide in a pocket the entire time?
Well, you're free to wander around. This is a city, after all.
Alright, but if you're gonna leave, then we would want to leave with you.
I know. I ain't leaving anywhere. I'll come find you.
Alright. Did you regale him on the silver thread as well?
I don't see why I wouldn't.
Okay. That's cocked. It was the same dice, or same number that it would have probably landed on. You know, I got nothing on that silver thread. It's interesting, but...
What happened to your accent?
That was, I don't know, it was a mixture of both Eris and that other woman.
Oh,
I was trying to go to Chalet, and I just mixed those two.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that, though. It's like, interesting hair, I guess. You said that Anna doesn't know about it, but it's in your home?
Yes.
Well, that's pretty strange, yeah? I guess we could just roam around, though we're gonna stand out looking this nice, as you guys are all in dress wear.
I think we still have your old clothes in the bag, so if you want to switch back, go for it.
Yeah, we
I'll
could
look away.
change. Oh, you're not gonna be even remotely near us. Barst, if you could. Barst just kind of like stands between them and you.
I said I was... You know what? I don't care. I'll look at you, Burst. You're a hot man.
Okay. Basically, it was also just a corner that could have just gone into and changed easily. You were basically in an alley that's a one-ended alley that has a single jutted corner. So they just change in the back alley into their more normal clothes. You and Barst are still looking dapper as Barst can be in his duster. So you guys just walking around in your normal nice clothes, or?
You know what? Yeah, I'll wear the
Alright.
fancy clothes still.
Alright. Barst looks at you. I mistakenly got rid of my clothes.
You... Really?
I changed suddenly, and it was nice clothes, so I just got rid of my other ones. I kind of didn't think that one through.
Do you want this? And I pull out the acrobatics outfit that we have.
I think I'll be fine.
Wow.
Mine's less formal than yours anyways.
Fine.
So, they go off. Eris and Chalet go in a group, and Barst just kind of roams. So what are you doing?
I duck into the alley where they were changing, and I...
Shape change into, I don't know, someone else.
Elvish, gnomish,
Let's
halfling.
go elvish dude.
Elvish dude. Alright, let's go with Elvish dude. Alright, so you just kind of shape change into an Elvish dude, the mithril armor just kind of mixing and fitting to you.
Alright, here we go. Showtime. Step out of the alley. Immediately pretend to be distraught, like upset and scared.
Okay. Make a general performance check.
29.
Okay. You come out. Oh no! Oh God, help! There's been something eventous has happened.
Oh no. Please, someone, anyone. This event has shaken me to my core.
This event is such tragedy. I need aid of the utmost care. Basically, you are putting on quite the performance. There's a lot of people that are just staring, curious as to what the hell's going on. One of the women's about to go up, but it's like her child actually like pulls her back. It's like, don't do it. And then the bloodhounds that were far enough up the road to not necessarily hear you or your conversation with everyone else, but they see an elvish dude in the middle of the road just screaming about some kind of tragic event, and they charge up to you. What is the matter, sir?
Sirs, thank you for finding me. I saw something. I saw people. They were murdering a man. They were using magic. It was terrifying.
Where?
I can show you exactly where.
You are going to show us and you're going to explain everything that happened.
Yes, of course.
Alright. They follow you, so where do you take them?
Lead them back to the inn.
Take them
Or the
back
tavern,
to the
or
inn.
whatever.
Okay. Let me just... Okay. So, bursting in from, like, the door, or do you go inside, or you just point at the building?
I just point at the building.
Okay, they point at the building. This is the place.
This is the place.
They
They brought him through the trapdoor behind the counter there.
Oh. I was about to say that they've been here for so long that we didn't suspect them of anything. Trapdoor. How do you know about this?
I saw it. They had it open. You can see them from out here.
He looks in. I don't see any trapdoor.
That opens up like a... Please, they're gonna kill somebody else.
Make a persuasion check.
God, they're sold off, aren't they? Dirty 20.
You see the one eyebrow raise. The other bloodhound who doesn't have the cape. Sir, I think he's being honest. I know. That's why it's somewhat concerning me, but go and round up as many as you can. If they truly are magic casters, as this one says, then we're going to need as much help as we can. In that moment, you can see the other one go sprinting off, and he meets up with another pair and points to the building, and then one of their partners goes off. And the one that's approaching you just like... Better get out of the way, little one. It's about to get dangerous.
I'll go stand over here. Just kind of step away.
Alright.
But stay nearby for now.
Once that one gets there, the one in the cape and him open up the doors, and you just hear on the inside, Excuse me. Is the innkeeper around? And you can actually hear Adeline, like, take her feet off. What is the matter here, sis? We're just here doing our own work. I don't think that is the matter here. I'm just looking for the innkeeper. The one that stands at this desk. Adeline, like, looks over as he is not back down. He's not back from the downstairs area. No, he's nowhere. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna stomp at this rat for a second here. She starts, like, planting her foot, just digging into the heel of the ground, and it makes a pretty loud, audible sound. Because you can see this from where you're kind of standing. You can see little twiddly hands coming from one of the two robed figures as the other one's standing in front of him, and this little shitty illusion of a mouse is, like, running around beneath Adeline. Let me roll an insight check for fucking Bruce. In that moment, you see this from behind the counter, this, what the hell's going... Oh. So there is a trapdoor. Everyone, you're under arrest for the suspicions of being magic casters and the murder of an individual. Adeline pitches in. What are you talking about? It's just where we keep our safe money. We got a tip that you were murdering people. They brought up a trapdoor that nobody else would have known unless they were witnessing something else. They're all coming with us. And in that moment, you can see panic strike the other two robed individuals, and their faces go pale. You can't see, like, their eyes, but their faces go pale. And they both, like, start to, like, put it up their hands. You hear Adeline just shout, "No, what are you doing, you fucks?" And in a moment, the entirety of the front door is coated in ice. Dexterity is it dexterity saving throws or con saving throws for cone of cold? Yep.
Is Constitution saving throws.
Oh, well, that's better than Dex. Alright, he saves. He also saves. Second one. He saves. He got a natural fucking 20. Damn! They're still probably fucked, but you know. That's, what, 8d8, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, man. Alright, I'm gonna use a program for it just because of the fact that I need to organize my dice box because it fell over during the last thing. Are you gonna try to maintain concentration?
On what?
The timer went off.
Oh. Sure, I guess.
Roll.
I'm like, the fuck? I don't have anything up.
8. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage.
Is that a 47 I saw?
That is a 47 that you see. Let me roll another 4d8 or 8d8s. Oh, that's another 47.
Oh, fuck.
So you see this blistering cold just erupt. That's 4 8s on that roll, by the way, on both of them.
Yeah.
That's absurd. You see these two blistering cold cones shoot out the door. It blitzes out into the middle of the road. You can actually see several people are turning back as this blast comes directly at you, and it just barely misses. At the resolve of the entire room, the one that's not in the cape is completely frozen over and frozen in place. The other one stands. I knew it. Guards! He grabs at his hilt and pulls out what looks to be a massive horn, draws it, and it kind of elongates and goes. As he does, all the civilians around the area completely start to sprint away, and any guards that are within the vicinity start to charge the building. So would you roll for your concentration?
15.
2. So
Nice.
So you get another 5 minutes.
Can I catch Adelaide's eye? Adeline's eye?
Adeline's eye. Yeah, you can see that she's looking out at the people that have just been, at the person who's just been frozen solid by her 2 idiot partners, and so you're within her peripheral range. Yeah.
I wave at her and wink and run away.
When you wink, her face grows mad, so blisteringly mad that you just hear her shout, "Ace!" And in this her gurgling anger lifts up, and you can see her face turn boiling red, and the muscles fully tense as she draws the greatsword. You run away. Roll initiative.
That is a 19.
As you start to run, you see blitzing from a window Adeline as she leaps through it, her body tense, the muscles are rippling from her, and she is moving far faster than you.
Impossible.
Well, oh yeah, you've got cunning action to dash, but your normal speed, no. So
My
okay.
normal speed is 40 feet. I have the mobile feat.
Oh, so she's moving the same speed as you. And in that moment, she, these slight eye twitches begin to kind of emerge from her face. If you think you're going to get away from me, you little shit, I'm gonna rip you to shreds. Get back here. And she's trudging towards you. And as you can tell, there, in her yells, there's this cawing sound, just, and she's dashing straight towards you.
That's nice. That's nice. Fuck.
in her turn, you would have gotten 30 feet away with your surprise round.
Mm-hmm.
She gets to you with her movement and bonus action to dash.
Okay.
And in that rage, you can feel her like presence directly behind you, and she swings. Let me look at how many attacks I got. Where is that at? The fuck? Excuse me. Okay, she swings twice at you.
Okay.
First one's a natural 20.
Oh, I'm gonna use the unsettling visage to.
All right. Good plan. Second attack or second roll. That is a 26 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
Okay. Second attack. That is 22 to hit.
That'll also hit.
Okay. Okay, for the first hit, you take. Try to find where this is. Where is this? The fuck? I can't find. Okay. Well, regardless, you take. Because that was a 6, and that was a 2. You take 13 points of slashing damage from the first swing.
Okay.
And the second attack, you take 8 points of slashing damage.
I was expecting way more, but I'll settle for that.
I mean, in total, you took 22 points of damage.
Oh,
the second roll was the bare minimum, though.
Oh, I see.
Or near bare minimum. She rolled a 1 and a 2.
Okay.
That is your turn. As she leaped from this window, several pieces of glass are just like shrapneled into her face, and she's fast.
That's nice. That's good. All right.
She's at your pace.
I'm just. Can she move 120 feet in a round, though?
That's a good question. What are you doing?
Panicking.
I mean, here's your question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do the math.
I'm gonna cast Hold Person on her.
You're gonna cast what on her?
Hold Person.
Okay, so that's a Wisdom saving throw, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, that's not very good, actually. 14.
That's a fail.
Okay. As she sprints, as she had just swung 2 vicious, mighty swings at you, even though that she's easily, like, maybe 2 feet shorter than you. You hold out a hand, and this, like, in her mind, these chains start to wrap around her, and her mind's just like, no, I will kill you, you shit. Who are you? I demand that you tell me.
It's been fun, boss lady. Please, I run away. And
police
to dash.
Police.
Peace.
Oh, peace. I think you said police. Okay. As you just run as well, several guards start to like run across the corners towards her, and you can see down towards the inn there's about 5 or 6 other guards that are rushing to the aid of the other one. As you have also seen from the other window, one of the robed figures gets thrown through it into the middle of the road.
Holy shit.
That bloodhound captain ain't no one to fuck with. He lived 2 Kona colds.
That's a mean boy.
He took 40-something damage and he lived fine. He's throwing people through buildings and shit. Are you trying to retain concentration?
I guess until we're safe. Until we know we're safe.
All right, roll your total with disadvantage. I got a 7.
I got a 17.
Oh, even with disadvantage? Damn.
Natural 20 and a 17.
Damn. All right, well, you got another 5 minutes. So what are you doing? You're
Running.
sprinting after... Okay, so that was after your turn, so at the end of her turn, she tries to save again. You feel your spell end. And in that moment, you look over your shoulder, and she's just like, I'll find you. I know what your face looks like. And in that moment, she turns and sprints back to the inn and leaps back through the window. And you just hear, ah! This vicious sound and impact just emerge from the inside. You see like this gust of wind shoot out the door.
That's nice. The funny thing is, we have infinite faces, so...
It is, but she knows your she knows Jester's face.
Yeah, she can still get fucked. That's 2 out of infinite.
I mean, yeah, no, yeah, that... I'm just saying. Your odds... The odds of being found are not high, but there are odds. It's better than nothing. It's better than 0. You've hit 0.01.
I haul ass. Just full dash away.
Full dash away. All right. Where are you going then? Because you are in no risk at this point.
I don't know, just away. I don't know where anybody went, so I guess just away from here.
Okay. Make a perception check as you're running.
8.
8. All right. Oh, I'm not going to roll for them, because why would they know? Okay. You're just sprinting down the road, and eventually you start to get towards the outskirts of the city.
Okay, I stop. This is too far.
I mean, you just kept running.
All right.
Fog of war, man. Fog of war.
Is there an alley I can step into around here somewhere?
Yeah, there's plenty, especially because of the commotion and the loud bugle horn. People and civilians have dove into their buildings, so it's actually pretty scarce out here.
All right. I will shape change again into a nondescript human man.
Okay. So yeah, you just come out as a human, kind of blondish hair.
And I'll take off the fancy clothes and just looking
like Gaston.
I'm a fancy soldier or something. We have the armor on, do we not?
We do. We have mithril armor on still.
Can just throw on some shitty underclothes or something.
Yep.
Beautiful. Wonderful. Oh.
So what are you doing?
My God. Anna, where the fuck do we go?
We need to find the others.
Do you know where they might have gone?
They've just roamed off. I don't know where they're gonna be.
Fine. I guess we just look around. They can't be too hard to find.
Make a perception check.
They're right there, aren't they? That's a natural 1.
You're looking. It's empty roads.
Not good.
There's no life, and there's only commotion down the road.
Alright, well I guess we just stroll around until we find somebody.
Okay. Easy enough. You can find, Barst. Barst was just kind of up staring at the Capitol building. And nothing seems out of the ordinary. He's just kind of there. I heard the commotion, but, at further inspection, doesn't seem like anything bad happened to you. Oh, wait, no, he wouldn't say that. You're a human man. He's just standing, looking up at the Capitol.
Oh, hey. You come here often?
Do I know you?
Of course you do. I'm your old pal, your old buddy.
Oh, hello, Jester.
How you doing?
Have you found Eris and Iris?
Have not.
Not Iris. Eris.
Looking for any of you. I may have made a new mortal enemy today, but that's fine.
When's that new? We should go and see if maybe they got riled up by the commotion.
Too scary. I'm scared.
So what do you do?
Yeah, I just go with Burst and go looking around.
Okay. Bar starts running towards the inn, as it's the only place with commotion. And what you see is both Eris and Chalet are arm-bound and shackled by 2 bloodhounds as they're walking towards the Capitol building away from the inn.
Oh,
And that is timer. What do you want to do?
yeah, I'll just I give up.
Okay. Oh boy. Man, Neverwinter. We're saving your ass, and yet you're still arresting our friends.
Great to be back. Nothing has changed. It's still a shitty place.
Same
Constantly
shitty place.
being chased by the guards.
Yep. The Bloodhounds, man, they ain't no joke though.
Don't mess around.
The main captain dude's basically like a knight.
It's impressive.
Oh boy. Well, that was exciting.
Yes. This plot gets more convoluted the farther it goes.
Convoluted. Your Discord's acting up. It's been acting up for a little bit, but I was just bearing through it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's been cutting in and out pretty frequently.
Damn. Recording looks fine, as far as I can tell.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine on the recording. It'll just be on my end. It'll be like, what?
Hasn't been too many of them, though, luckily, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh.
I blame you for any and all issues we have in Neverwinter.
Look. You're the one that told us about Neverwinter being successfully prepared. And that they didn't require any more assistance. If Waterdeep's still fucked up, then we still got time to save them.
I suppose. What did
That's
you
fucked up.
expect me to do with Adeline and all them? What was the plan?
I honestly, you did what I thought you were going to do.
I'm predictable. This cannot be.
You pretended to be one of them. I knew that was because it was either that or you were about to fight them. And that's a fight you would have lost.
Yeah.
Hardcore.
Yeah.
2 mages, fucking a level 11 barbarian, and a bandit captain.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been bad. Would have been real bad. Was it 11? Oh no, it was 13. It was 13 barbarian.
Oh, even better.
Whichever one has the proficiency of +5. I think that's 13.
I think you're right. I'd have to look.
Because her modifier was +5 to strength and +5 for proficiency.
Oh my lord. Well,
Yeah, she's scary.
my new
But
enemy.
yeah, new enemy. Possibly killed in the mass war that you've just started.
Yes, fight for my amusement. Yes. Oh my god.
So,
Wow.
thank you everyone for listening.
Thank you very much.
This is fun. I'm glad that we got back to this.
Hell yes, it's been too long.
It has been. It's been super long. It's just timing and events that are unable to be controlled.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, thank you again, everyone. We will see you again another time.
Yes. Goodbye.